back, and I'm gonna be real with you all. This is so weird for me because as I'm recording this, I should have recorded this almost a week ago, but I got back from one trip that I had to go on for work, and then I immediately got the flu, so that sucked. I haven't had the flu in like 4 years. Crazy times. I'm fine now. It's been a week. I've let myself kind of rest a few days. I've been outside though for the last several days, so my face is like wind burnt beyond all belief, and I have this lingering cough that won't go anywhere, and it's been very frustrating. So I apologize if I cough, but I've had this phlegm stuck in my lungs for the past week, and it's not fully integrated out yet, so I don't know how long I'm gonna have this stupid cough, but I feel like a Victorian waif. I feel like I'm in the same facility as Ivan and Till and everyone else! But we're on part 9 of Alien Stage, the second to last part, apparently, according to the guide, I think. So that's crazy. We have a lot to get through tonight, so we're just gonna start out by looking at some comments, and then I have things to look at, and then I have a whole list of things to look at that Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake, 2 patrons over on Patreon, have hooked up for your girl to look at. So it's gonna be a lot to go through tonight, and my dogs have not seen me in like 4 days, so I've been trying to play with them before sitting down to record this tonight. It's pretty late as I'm recording this, but I was like, I need to watch Alien Stage because I just have been wanting to see it for like the last week and a half, and it's been driving me crazy, so there we are. But I have a couple things to talk about. Daya in 1997 for the final round video said, in the concept art book, the round between Mitzi and Luca was supposed to represent an arranged marriage, with Mitzi wearing a veil. Sadly, they didn't keep it in because it was difficult to animate. With Mitzi being in love with a woman, the idea of an arranged marriage concept with a man who looks down on her and manipulating is crazy. I'm glad that they didn't do that because I like the Hyuna and Mitzi relationship that's developed, so I feel like that would make it even weirder, and I'm like, look, we already got enough drama in this series. Let's not add any more unnecessary drama, shall we? Yeah. Then, for the Weege video, they said Hyuna lost her round, as we see later in the video, amongst the rubble where she lost her leg. So, she's in the same outfit from her round that is somehow due to a possible explosion. The stage caves, and she was probably rescued that way. I guess the only thing about Alien Stage, and this is just like an overarching kind of like nitpick I have with the entire series, is one, all these characters are getting super upset when their friend dies, and I'm like, what did you think was going to happen when you faced them? Because that's kind of the premise, is that you're battling to the death, so how'd you walk in thinking anything else different was going to happen? Why are you surprised? Right? You know, like, I get that it's sad, but at the same time, I'm like, why are you surprised? Like, you knew this was going to happen, you know? But the other part is, okay, so if there was an explosion on the stage, she just automatically gets a pass, I guess. They're like, well, she lost her leg, so we're gonna call it a day. I'm like, what? Like, if she lost the round, why didn't they just go ahead and kill her? Like, there's little world building things like that I'm like, we're just gonna let it slide, I guess. Because the show doesn't really, if you start to pick it apart too much, you're gonna fill out some plot holes, and I'm like, I don't have time to do that, but it's interesting. But I didn't catch that with the stage part, so I'm glad that Daya noted it. And then Tiny Truck for Weege says, a popular theory, they have a lot in their comment, and I'm going to talk about a lot of it, so bear with me, but their comment was really good, so I want to talk about it. A popular theory is that Luca didn't intend to kill the potential clones. He was intending to free them from the slime balls, only for them to end up dead because he didn't know it would kill them. I agree with that, because in the actual, if you go back to the Weege video where Luca is like, has the knife and everything, it looks like he was just trying to break out the clones, and then the way he stabbed the bag ended up stabbing them. So I'm like, I kind of fall in line, and I believe that theory too. I like that. They also said another theory is that when the bodies are hanging from the ceiling in the one shot and Luca is looking at them, my theory is that they are Luca's clone things that have died because they've been used to harvest organs for Luca. As you can see, Luca is very sickly, so having his faulty organs would not be a reach, especially when the bodies have very surgical looking wounds in the same place that Luca has his scars. That is genius level observation skills, Truck, that I was like, like mind blowing. I was like, that's amazing. Because yeah, the scars are in the exact same places. I'm like, that's really cool. So good on you, Truck, for figuring out that theory. That's really cool. I like that a lot. They say it feels like eternity. So I don't remember much from the last reaction, if you noticed, but his scars are very visible in the Blink Gone outfit. Yes, they are. And also, if he did kill them, why would he be looking at them from behind a glass and not next to them or something like that? Yeah, so I agree with your theory on that. Then, several of you noted that in the one shot of Hyuna and Luca, it's like an AU. Like, what series, like, Vivinos is crazy. What series gives you, like, in the moment, alternate modern AU that's canon? Just, okay. I was like, I'm not used to shows where the in-universe canon has AUs that are happening at the same time. I'm not used to it, but I respect it. I love it. Giving us, like, even more angst with them actually getting together, like the fudge. And then Truck says, something I saw someone mention that really stuck with me was, quote, Luca is the oldest. He acts like the youngest child. As you can maybe remember, the character profiles you reacted to months ago, Luca is 30, but he acts like a small child. Yeah, I forgot Luca was that old, which is kind of crazy because, yeah, he does not act like a 30-year-old at all. He very much seems like in this Arrested Development state of like his like late teens, early 20s, if that. And then a Visual Lab Bakery pointed out that apparently in the Arise and Walk Discord comment I was supposed to read, I did not read pages 16 through 28. So I apparently did not read all of those pages. Whoops daisy. So we're going to go back through before we start the actual reaction guide for this evening. And we are going to go back and look at those other pages because I was like, I want to go ahead and react to them because that is on me. Patreon, I thought just kind of stopped. So we're going to go back and check that out. But yeah. Thank you all so much for your comments. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you all are into me watching this series because it's such a bizarre thing for my channel, but I've really enjoyed Alien Stage. It's been a lot of fun. So we're going to get to, we're just going to go back through the Arise and Walk just because we just need to go back through the whole thing. And then we'll get into the guide for this. Like I said, there's a lot we've got to touch base on. We have a lot to look at. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to pull this one up. And we're gonna, as my dogs are already being demanding, we're gonna look at that here in 3, 2, 1. Again, I tell you all, as soon as I sit down, they're having me throw a stupid ball. So, okay, we've looked at these first couple ones with Luca. Yep, who never understood the meaning of love. I do like the back and forth and like Hyuna being an adult and Luca being a child and them seeing each other. And I love that amidst like the black and white tones, you have like the Rubik's Cube that's all the colors, which is great. Okay, someone else pointed out that the posters on the wall are all like Luca's posters he has collected of Hyuna, which is crazy. And him like on top of all the posters, like my dude. Okay, so yeah, and then the alien looking down at him. So the brother's saying, forgive yourself. And at the time, Hyuna did not get it because it wasn't myself I couldn't forgive. It was you. I love the shadow and the light. It's so good. It's so good. But in time, I came to understand. Okay. I refuse to face the reality of my brother's death. And even now, I still love you. I've never forgiven myself for those reasons. Okay, so apparently this is where we left off at that I did not react to, so we're going to get into this. I hate how happy he looks! Because he's about to have everything like this. It's like the SpongeBob meme. This is the moment where you can pinpoint the moment that his heart breaks. Or the Simpsons, rather. Simpsons. You could never be forgiven by me either. Ugh! No! You who betrayed me so cruelly. I finally hold you in my arms. That sucks so much. Because, yeah, this is my revenge. Hyuna, girl! Oh, man. This time, I'll be your new puzzle to solve. Oh. Hold on, I'll make it harder this time. No peeking. Close your eyes. So don't rush and take your time to figure it out. I don't know how long it'll take. Oh my gosh. Bitch, that's not even cool. But I hope you find your own answer. You! Damn it! Damn it, girl! That's, I feel, it's so messed up. Because Luca loves her so much, but, damn it. Alien stage! That's crazy! Yeah. Her being like, okay, look, I'm gonna die and you can figure out what all this mess is. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Okay. So you all can see up here what week 9, what Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake have in store for me this week. We are going to be looking, it says, please note, please read the following 2 comics before proceeding to the last video. The comic, The True Face, and My Fragile God Fading Fast. And then the video is Karma, whatever it entails with that. And then there is art posted after Karma. Then it says, a few of these you have already seen, but we figured it would be easier for you to view the Q&As this way rather than through Discord. Please stop at the post that says continued. We recommend not reading any comments. They know, because we're not done with everything. And then there's an actor AU. Okay, and then we have 3 sub songs. So I'm ready. I'm ready for all of this. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so we have 2 comics we're supposed to look at before we start the video. So let's go to, okay, what would be this? This comic contains scenes of blood and violence that may be triggering. Please preview with caution. Well, that's not good. Oh no! Okay. Alright. Get into that. What? Did it make you look at a comic before you get to the final video? Vivinos. Damn. No, Mitzi. What is this business? What are these HOOOO looking boots? Right here. Bitch, what? Bitch, what? What's wrong? Why? What the fudge is this hallucinogenic nonsense? No. Oh my god. Oh, that's creepy! To go from that, the eye thing is messing with me. Oh my gosh. It feels like a waste. How cunning you are. Mitzi's over here being freaking Katniss Everdeen of Alien Stage. I mean, isn't it always strange? You two are always... Oh my god, is this Luca looking at her actually? Instead of Sua? What? And who? Sua? I don't even see Sua these days. She's too busy. The one thing that I kind of wish we'd seen more of in the actual official Alien Stage is the aliens themselves. I get that there's that mystery surrounding it, and most of the backstories are really heartbreaking and tragic, and we probably wouldn't want to see them anyway, but I feel like that's the one area I would have liked more of, like, to see the behind-the-scenes prep work that went into the things, but that is the curse of Alien Stage. You don't get a lot of time with it. We did recently get into a fight, but she's supposed to come back today, so no, not Sua. Why y'all getting into fights? Why are we having a Yuri fight? Right? No. I meant Till. Why you blushing? Why you blushing, Luca? You making up ships? Huh? Well, of course, Till's my friend. Just a friend. You know what they say, guys and girls can't just be friends. Well, that's pretty outdated, actually. Is that so? Yeah. Apparently, we can't just be friends either. Oh, well, this is what the aliens would say. A male and female are bound to end up in love and end up mating. So as a male, I'm quite... Oh. She's like, well, aliens are kind of homophobic, so we're not going to talk much about them. She's like, oh, about that. That's kind of gross. Ah! Yes, girl. Yes, queen. She's like, fuck you. Oh, man. What is this? What is this? This is 63 pages long, y'all. This is a long ass. Oh. Oh, he slapped her. Okay, that's what that was. Okay. Don't give me that face. As if you're all oblivious and clueless. Well, you don't even like her, though. I know you're aware of everything. And she had glasses on. It's easy for you with that pretty face, huh? Just a little smile and everyone loves you. It must be nice. Where did this come from with Luca? You knew how I felt about you all along, did you? When did he like her? You know that you've got a bunch of idiots like me circling you all the time. When did he like her? I thought he liked Tuna. That's weird. You disgusting girl. You feel the... I'm sorry. Don't apologize to him. Do not apologize to him. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. But I have no idea what I did wrong. What did I do? Okay, good. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself, girl. Yeah. Well, I should go see Sua now. I'm real sorry, okay? I'll see you later. What a shame, really. A shame? What is? Hey, sorry. Probably a shame that you can't be friends with her because you just have this bizarrely outdated concept. Oh my gosh. Oof. That sucks. She just wanted to, like, be a friend and you had to be an asshole. I told you he was off. I was right, huh? I'm sure I did something wrong. No, you didn't. He's not a bad person, but you did nothing wrong. No, none of that. None of that nonsense. You did nothing wrong. He was being an asshole. And right now I'm just happy because I'm with you, Sua. So happy. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can say the name. If I can say the same. My mom kept me for hours again. She said we're running out of time since we'll be going on stage soon. The entire time, all I thought of was getting to meet you, and that helped me keep it together. At least you don't get dragged around like me. Must be nice, right? Why is it... Look. I know y'all love Alien Stage for the angst, but it's lots of angst. It's lots of angst. I'm like, okay. Like, it's a lot of angst. Yes, thank you. Don't you be passively aggressive like this. I know you've got... everybody in the series has things going on. Everybody in the comments are like, well, actually, the trauma that these characters have induced... I know. I'm very well aware. But it's just like, come on now. That's right. Poor Mitzi. Why is everybody getting all masochistic about getting slapped? Like, just... Quit saying you're sorry. Quit apologizing. Don't have to do that, Mitzi. How cunning you are. I don't know how she's cunning in that moment. I don't know if that's the correct word use, but okay. I don't know if cunning is the word that this English teacher would use in this moment, but sure. Throwing me away wasn't enough. So you ditched all your other friends too. The game itself is to kill or be killed through singing. So, I mean, her options are she dies and then y'all kill each other, or she keeps going. So, I mean, oh, Mitzi. What's up? What, Mitzi? Till you know who I love most in the world, right? It's Sua. So did Till know this? Yeah, right, I'm aware. Is it that hard to not like me? Well, it's not really something I can control. Why do you like me so much anyway? Quit being angsty! Girl! Because you're pretty. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is that not the right answer? Yeah, I mean... She's like, pretty, that's what you got going on? What else about me? What about my personality? You figured you'd use whatever you could, huh? Just so you can make it out alive on your own. What, am I wrong? Oh, bitch, is this Luca talking to her? Oh, no, interesting. Well, you did great playing dumb so you could survive. I'm so proud of you. I don't really think she played dumb. She literally, like sang to win, and then she left, and then she fought her way back. So I don't know. That's a really pretty shot. I love that. That's really pretty. I like that shot of Mitzi a lot. Hmm. Hmm. Is that it? Well, that's just that one. Okay. What is the other one that we've got going on? This one's called My Fragile God Fading Fast. The same number of toes. Quit showing off that you can draw feet. The same 10 fingers and hands. Ooh, okay. The same body heat felt between breaths of equal heat. Hell yeah! This is the Yuri content that we've been asking for. Oh, wow, and she's in her outfit. Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, of course. Oh, that's a good shot. That's pretty. You're someone who I could crush in an instant if I felt like it. And she did. Oh no, it looks like they got crushed by the accident. Oh. What a shame. I guess they were a friend. Judging from the side difference, they may have been the provider. Oh, so like the mom. Oh. How small and pitiful are you crying because a relative died? Would you like to come with us? I wonder if you like water. The one thing about the aliens, and I'm just going to note it too, because I'm in a nitpicky mood today, but the one thing about, and we're getting close to the end of the series, so I might as well talk about it now. The one thing is like, on the one hand, the aliens treat them like dogs, but as someone that owns a dog and knows how you treat dogs, it's like sometimes they treat them like dogs, and then sometimes they forget how to treat them like pets or livestock or whatever. Like, I have livestock. My family owns livestock. We raise livestock, and we have dogs. And just the way they do it, sometimes it comes across like someone who hasn't done those things, you know, like somebody who's never raised livestock or haven't owned dogs are writing characters that own dogs and livestock, and I'm like, I don't think they have that experience to know what that is like. So for people that have that experience, sometimes it's like, that's not quite the way I would address that experience, but okay, because then it's like the aliens themselves treat each other in very humanistic ways, like with the clubs and with the whole alien stage, like an idol setup and everything. So because the aliens kind of have a humanoid aspect to them, sometimes when they don't act humanoid, it's kind of like, but they're doing humanoid-esque things, so it doesn't quite match. I just from one critiquer to another, it's just something that I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, but you can't sense that she's sad. I know the aliens get sad because they react to the songs, so it's kind of like, okay, but this is Vivinos' world. We're not going to question it. Look at her swim. Our sweet Mitzi is small and precious. I hope you like it here. I'll take good care of her. Oh, it's just like a jellyfish. I have no idea what they are saying, but I feel happy. How lucky I am. I'm so loved by mom. Okay, so she was young enough that her mom dying, she kind of forgot about it over time. But like, they gave her glasses. So, you know, they gave her glasses. So they had the sense to know what sensible eyewear is. You know? Just saying. I'm giving it a hard time. At the touch so she doesn't burst. To be loved this much, to be able to live together. How precious. Whenever I heard mom's quiet cries, I felt a sense of relief as if I'd been given permission for life. I want to live longer, so please keep loving me. Oh, that's not food. Ha! That's not food. Are you bored? Yeah, like this part here where they're like, raising a child isn't easy. How about we buy her a TV? Like, it's very humanoid, but not humanoid at the same time. Like, it's okay, world building. It's okay. It leaves some questions for consistency's sake, but it's fine. Like, they're like, oh, there's blood coming out of holes in the head. It's like, bitch, you know what blood is. Like, aliens know. They know because the humans die during alien stage. So it's like they know they're shooting them with guns. They know what blood is. They know what the damages cause. So when there's some world building bits in this series where they're like it's kind of like being monsters but not understanding how humans work, but then they have guns, and I'm like, world building 101, my friends. But it's fine. Okay. Aw. I like Mitzi a lot. So see, she knows exactly what's going to happen during this. Like, she gets what alien stage is about. Yeah, she's scared because she's seen what's happened on alien stage. They've been doing this for a while. It's like the 50th annual Enact Garden. They know what's happening. Don't you feel bad for her? Okay, and then she ends up there. I just felt like I would be at peace being in a place where I'm not the one being crushed, but a place where I could crush someone. I kind of do like this sense of Mitzi being like, and maybe this is where the cunning is coming in, because she's like being a bit cutthroat to survive, but she comes across as like using her like beauty to kind of mask that she's trying to survive in this. And then of course, because that's what happens, you catch feels, and she falls in love with Sua. Ooh, that's a good shot. I like that. Yes, maybe cunning is the right word. And Sua knew, right? I do love, I love a black and white motif. I'm a sucker for a black and white motif. It's so simple. It's so obvious, but it's so effective. It's so good. Yep. The same number of toes. And then we're back. Okay. So we did a very good job of setting up Mitzi and her mental state with Sua, and then losing Sua and Till, and then her and Luca not having great relations from the start. So that's fun. All right, so let's look at Karma. Y'all know we're gonna be breaking this thing apart, right? Oh, it is 8 minutes long. Oh, we got a lot we're gonna be breaking down. This bitch is 8 minutes. Oh man. Okay. You gotta get ready for it. You gotta get ready for it. Oh, okay. All right. Nothing to throw. We're getting into this. 8 minutes. Oh, well, it is like the penultimate episode that we're watching. So yes. Okay. All right. Oh, this is going to be crazy. All right. Let's dive into this and figure out what in the world is going down. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. Let's go. Well, yes, disturbing scenes involving blood. Okay, great. Viewer discretion. Oh, I love the drumming. Feels like like getting all set. Oh! Oh, bitch! Damn, girl!
우선 떨지 마. 너. 구원받을 자격 없어.
Is she actually gonna sing this? Or is this, yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. And they fought right before they went on stage. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, what are we doing? Oh. Okay, she didn't shoot Dewey or Isaac, did she? What did she do on the computer that she messed up? Oh, wow. The bloody hearts. Ooh, that's a good shot. Oh, oh, wow. Oh! Oh my god! Oh! 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 I take back many things! Oh, that's... Damn. And all the kids from the Enact Garden.
고백할 게 있어요. 그 애는 매일 밤 나 몰래 죽음을 연습하고 있었어요. 사실 알면서 모른 척했어요.
Oh, bitch!
아마도 전 그 애한테 그렇게까지 절박하지
Oh.
언니의 사랑만은 다르다는 거.
Oh.
하지만 이것만 사랑해.
Wow.
그 누가 뭐라 할 수 있겠어요? 언니도 그 애의 표정을 봤다면 날 질책할 수 없을 거예요.
Oh. Yeah, all the death. Bitch. Oh. Oh. Wow. And all of them have died falling together. Ah. And the blooms. Ah. Ah. Damn.
애초에 당신을 도망치고 있는 것보다 단 한순간도 자신의 진짜 감정을 직면하지 않았지.
Ah.
적당한 대의나 정의 같은 것에 매달리면 뭔가 해결되는 것 같았나요?
Are they gonna blow the whole place up?
개죽음이고 자유가 주어진다 한들 우린 똑같이 외로웠을 거예요. 인간 그 자체가 이 모든 괴로움을 사랑하면서도 자취하지 않고선 살아갈 수 없는.
I mean, the aliens are also a part of that. The aliens are the most of the blame in this series, actually. Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh. 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 Dewey and Isaac, get out of there! You're too hot to die! You're too hot to die! I need some kind of yaoi to survive this! Oh wait, is he still alive? Is he still alive? She heard his heartbeat, didn't she? Oof. Aww. Is this an illusion because she said she didn't actually do this? Oh. But
인간에겐 그리고 이 짐승들에겐 어린 것의 순수함은 사치였다. 끝나지 않는 고통 속에서 사랑하고 사랑하며 언젠가 올날의 희망을 품는 것은 살고자 하는 본능이 있나? 이
하.
뜻일까? 그 중심에 있던 여자, 지금은 마녀라 불리는 그 여자는
Of course she's called a witch.
그 사람을
Is Luca
만날 수
back?
있을까? 이 원자의 고래는 어디서부터 왔으며 도무지 해답이 없는 시련을 이 생명들이 극복할 수 있을까?
I was gonna say, like, stop the cycle. Is that Till, though? We got more pink-haired people. I do like the fact that the pink hair is not just something that is for Mitzi alone. Okay. It is. Oh, okay. Oh, so Till did live. Oh, interesting. Bitch, that was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, okay. Again, look, we're gonna go back through all of this. My only critique, and I'm gonna get out of the way now, and I know that, look, it's okay. It's okay for people not to think that your favorite show is, like, flawless, because this is such a good series, but my two critiques of Karma are, one, I do wish we had more time to develop into the alien and the preps and all of that, because the aliens, we only have one more, like, segment of this series left that I'm going to be looking at, but I'm like, I feel like the alien part of it kind of gets a little generic sometimes for me, for my personal taste, and I wish there was a little bit more depth into it, especially because of how much depth there is with each of the characters, that I feel like we could have had a little bit more. That's just personal taste, personal opinion, personal taste. The other thing is, they do that one line that is very cliche and overdone, where it's like, the humans are the problem. We're just such a problem for ourselves. And I'm kind of like, in this scenario, in this case, the humans are just acting, yes, out of self-centered reasons, but they are put into scenarios that are kind of like, it's kind of like the Attack on Titan syndrome, where they're put into the worst case scenarios where, of course, they're going to act this way. Of course they're going to do that because you've given them no other options. So I feel like it's very cliche and overdone, the whole, the humans, we're so bad people. And it's like, well, in this case, the aliens are actually the reason why you're being this way. So to not afford any of the blame on the aliens, which is not made at all in this, if you notice, it's never once blamed on the aliens. It's all the humans' faults. I'm like, it felt a little cliche and overdone, and it's a little too generic for me. I want something a little more nuanced, a little deeper. But that being said, that's my only critique, because everything else is deep and nuanced to pieces with Mitzi and Sua, so I'm okay with that. But I'm just getting it out of the way now, because it's going to bug me later on when they do that one line. I wanted to roll my eyes and be like, okay. But that's the only time I wanted to do it. Otherwise, I'm like, yes, please. This is great. So let's get into this with Luca. So now that we have the backstory with Luca and her, and then the shadow over, yes, I love her smacking the bejesus out of him, being like, are you happy now? Yeah. And her just punching, I'm like, get that punch in, because he definitely deserved it. Okay, so let's go through the lyrics and everything. Stop pretending. I love that we get her talking. Stop pretending to be righteous. Neither you nor I deserve to be saved. I do feel like we get a lot with Mitzi in this episode to kind of justify why she feels the way that she does, especially concerning Sua. And it was really good to see all of that go back to the beginning and come full circle in this, which was great. Loved that. And I love that she's just like, you know, you have no right because you've been manipulating everyone for your own sake. And I love that as she walks away, he's left looking at Hyuna's brother that he killed. That part was great. Loved that. As she starts the song. I like that the song was not in the moment being sung. I like that the song was happening in the background. I loved that because it kind of helped add to the whole like thing as the video as a whole. Together with you. We head to the distant star below. Okay, so I want to pay close attention to this. That she goes up there. Of course, Isaac is like sobbing because Hyuna's dying, and it's like, what was even the point of this laptop thing? Because she's like, as we head to the distant star below, she pulls out the gun. So we're gonna get into that in a moment. This was great. This, again, you want to talk about depth. You want to talk about adding nuance to their relationship. This leading up to the round one, to the fact that she knew. The fact that Smitzy knew, Sua knew she was going to throw the round and it wasn't going to work out for her. Oh, so freaking good. Like, I love all this behind the scenes stuff. This part was great. To eternity and perhaps even beyond. Yeah, she knew she was going to die and she was going to throw the round. Like, she knew what was going to happen. And then her, like, stopping her. You and me or we. Yep. Yeah, and she just, like, accepted it. Oh! Like, damn. That's so chilling. And the poppy. Okay, so then what's the poppy here? Whenever she has the gun, like, there's the poppy, the flower. And then she has the gun there. But I don't think she shoots Isaac, does she? He's like, me and Tia. Oh, she shot him in the leg. Okay. She shot him in the leg, but she didn't kill him. Just so she could take the laptop. The ghosts of the children from Enact Garden are crazy. That is wild. I love that as a twist. And then everybody taking it. Okay, are you sure you want to proceed? System alert. Execute. Are they firing a missile at the stage? At everything? Are they firing a missile? Okay, no, she canceled it. Oh, she canceled the missile. Okay. Why? I guess because it wasn't going to do anything. I guess because did she think that, like, if they went ahead and did it, it wouldn't stop Enact Garden from being recreated. So it's better to try to, like, do good alive than to, like, commit suicide, essentially. Maybe. Possibly. I mean, good for her for making that choice, if that's the case, because Till ends up not being dead. Okay. We last reached the star below. Okay, so they try to get to her and they're like, hey, we gotta go. If we're not doing this whole missile thing, we gotta leave town because this is gonna get real bad real quick. To eternity or perhaps even beyond. So we go back here in the past of her and these kids. The hearts with, like, the blood coming out of it is really creepy. I love the hearts coming out and connecting them all together. That part was really cool. The artistry in this section... Okay, Vivinos. Every bit of artwork from, like, here for the next 2 minutes. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. So, like, the heart coming out of, like, the body with, like, the vines of barbed wire, like, coming out is so freaking good. And then, of course, the heart being held. I love the veil being kind of, I wonder if that's alluding to the concept art, the veil coming out. That part was great. And then this, like, Mercury looking kind of silver-esque. You have Ivan and Till there, which is great. Okay, this part here, you have the gem that's the heart. So it's kind of like, it's not a real heart. It's artificial, but it's a diamond. So it is tangible, even though it's not his real heart. And him taking his love and, like, trying to shove it down Till's throat for him to accept it. That part's crazy. That part makes sense. And, like, the eroticness of him trying to, like, make out with him and force him to, like, accept the heart that's not real between them is, ooh, that symbolism. Ooh, I love it. I love it so much. Yes. And then it breaks. It, like, bursts and there's, like, this black blood that comes out of it, which is crazy. And then the black blood. So you have Luca with, like, the oil and the black blood, and, like, he is holding, like, he's holding the brother slumped over his shoulder, and then he's holding her, and he's like grabbed the heart and he's like crushed it in his hands. That's so good. Damn, that's powerful. I love that. Love that. So then, yeah, the heart like breaking up, and then like the nails and all that, the nails and the heart. I mean, a lot of it, the snake, a lot of it is symbolism that isn't anything new, but it's not like breaking the wheel or recreating the wheel or whatever, but it is very effective. And I really like the white snake and everything. Love that. Love that. And then, yeah, the two of them with like the oily blood. I'm not sure I understand the oily blood, but I like it. I like it a lot. And then like bringing the two hearts together. So yeah, as she's like getting taken from the computer, Hyuna's been like shot. So she's pretty much dead. And then we have an advertisement. You've made it big when there's like an ad midway through. Okay, so then we've had these moments where Hyuna and Mitzi have talked to one another, and they've had these arguments and disputes back and forth. So she confesses to Hyuna sometime in the past that Sua had been rehearsing her death every night, which is messed up. Messed up that she's been rehearsing her death every single night, waiting for it to happen. And like you could see, I knew, but I pretended not to. Okay, so when she went and talked to her, she did actually talk to her and like comforted her and everything. And so all of these moments where she's been around her, she's known what Sua's been working on and trying to do, but she couldn't say anything because it's like, maybe I wasn't as desperate for her. That's really complicated. I feel bad. I like all the poppies that represent like all the dead bodies and everything. That part's neat. I feel bad for Mitzi a little bit because it's like, on the one hand, you want to tell Mitzi, like, girl, what were your options? Again, what were your options? I guess one option she could have said was to talk through it and be like, I know what you're planning, and if we face each other in a round, this is what's going to have to happen. But it seems like that's what they were doing anyway, just not coming out and saying it. So it's like, what other things could you have done other than like run away? I guess maybe that was the other option. But I feel like you made it the best that you could in that moment. I know my love was different from yours, but it was love too. I feel like, but you both loved each other, so let's not get that twisted. Yeah, and so, okay, I want to go back to that. What was that shot there? All right, so yeah, like the two of them on the beds together, like with the experimental drugs and everything. It was love too. Yeah, I feel like Sua knew that though. You know? Who could really blame me? You both loved each other in similar ways though. If you'd seen the look on her face too, you wouldn't have been able to judge me either. No, I love Sua with long hair there. That's so pretty. And the fact that she like to save her. Like, you both saved I guess she feels bad because Sua saved her from falling when she could have let her die, and then she wouldn't have had to die in that round, but she didn't. So Mitzi kind of feels bad. She's like, well, this woman that loves me was willing to like save me, even though she knew that by saving me, it was putting herself in danger. Am I not willing to go that length for her? And am I a terrible person for wanting to survive? And it's like, well, no, you're not a terrible person at all. It just makes things super complicated, right? So you're not a terrible person. It just sucks, right? Like the flower like blooming where they've all been killed. I do like this, like again, they have all of these experimental like wires and IVs and stuff hooked up, but we never really go like too crazy into detail about it. That I wish there was more. And then, yeah. And then that whole scene of the two of them together. Ah, damn. That's so good, though. That's so good. And then all the blooms because she's going to get shot. Damn. That transition. Vivinos. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So good. Just art. Freaking art. As they, like, take her away from the laptop. And then, like, seeing all the kids fall. Very Attack on Titan. But, yeah. And falling, like, embers and everything. Oh, that's crazy. I did think this was... As they're falling, it's like all of the embers are, like, all of the children that have... like died in an act garden and died in there. So you have Huna and her brother, and then obviously you have Sua's in there, and then you have Ivan and Till, even though Till ends up living, so he's fine. But yeah, the hearts bursting into joyful bloom as it's the explosions and the flowers. And the two of them together. That's so good. So freaking good. Thank you for giving us them kissing, because I needed to see that, of them being happy and in love for this one moment. But yeah. And then the aliens are all like, oh my god, what? And so yeah. So then we have Huna. You were running away from the very beginning. Okay, so this Eshion project is this giant missile that's going to blow up the stage and everything. We're going to reach the true Earth. Yeah, it's a bit on the nose. Oh, wow, she has a Luca poster there. Not once did you face your real feelings. I guess this is Mitzi getting on to Huna, being like, look, I had to face my real feelings even though I acted upon it. You didn't ever confront Luca until the end. Did clinging to some noble cause or sense of justice ever really fix anything? Well, depends on who you are in the series. Yeah, but what came of it? A meaningless death. That part is very true. Yeah. And that scene from from Ouija. And even if we'd been granted freedom, we'd have still felt all alone. This is the part, because humans are the root of all this pain. This was the part that I was kind of like, Vivinos, you're doing real good, girl. I get a little bit disillusioned. I'm an old person, so I'm a little disillusioned by this all. It's humans who are the problem. I'm like, are we forgetting about the aliens that have caused all of this to exist and happen in the first place? Are we forgetting about that? This part felt very heavy-handed, and this was the only part I was kind of like, you're losing me a little, Vivinos. You're losing me a little bit in this. This is a little too on the nose and obvious. We're creatures who can't seem to love without exploiting. I want to roll my eyes a little bit at that, because I'm like, what about the aliens? What about the aliens who have caused all of these circumstances? Like, let's be real. But whatever, you know. If it's 5% that I want to roll my eyes at, and 95% that I'm like, okay, this is great. So, you know, we balance. But anyway, let's get past that. I do like the shot of the lamb's eye and Mitzi. That's on the nose, but it's very good. Yep. All right. And so this is the part here, though. She, like, is, as they're all running away, Dewey and Isaac are getting out of there, and it's all like, I guess the stage and stuff, since the missile didn't blow up and go wherever, the remnants of it caused, like, the explosion that was there on stage. Okay. And as she grabs Till, that's when she can, like, I did love the shot of Sua, like, over the top of them, like a little Casper the Friendly Ghost. Dewey and Isaac gotta get out of there, because these boys, I need this Yowie to live. I need them to get through it. But yeah, he looks over, and she's sitting there with Till. And so then that's when she realizes that he's still alive, because she can, like, hear his heartbeat. Because she has, like, yeah, she's up against, she can hear the heartbeat. So then she goes to them, to Dewey and Isaac, and she's like, hey, take him with you. Take him with you. Let him escape. And then we had her going back to Sua and Mitzi. I don't know if this is actually what happened, if she did go to, like, get with Sua in this moment, but she didn't let Sua know that she knew. I'm not sure if it doesn't quite lead you to know one way or the other, but I mean, the point is that they both cared for each other in that moment. So then we have Isaac talking. So Isaac is saying, for humans and for these beasts too, innocence was a luxury they couldn't afford. In this endless suffering, to be loved and be loved, to hold on for hope for a day that may never come. So yeah, so there's all of this, like, blood in the vials and everything, that they're, like, testing these new people for an act garden. This is, like, the new generation there. Is it survival or selfishness? My question is, are they cloning them? Because it seems like, have they taken the blood from them? Are they cloning? Because, like, you have the one person there kind of looks like, I can't tell if they are, like, cloned versions of them, or if they just look similar because it's the artist's style, you know? Because you have somebody that kind of looks like Mitzi, somebody that kind of looks like Ivan, someone that kind of looks like HOOOO. You've got Luca, but with darker skin. You got somebody that kind of looks like Sua. So I don't know if they're clones or if it's just like, you know, it's kind of like they went to one town of people, and because they're all kind of related, they kind of look similar, you know? Okay, the other thing was, I'm totally fine with it, but calling Mitzi the witch, I'm like, okay, every lesbian woman in the history of media, she's a witch because she wouldn't get with a man. Like, you know. I'm fine with it. I like it. I'm like, let Mitzi be a witch. At the center of all was a woman, now called a witch, always searching for love. Okay, so she's on the screen there. And meanwhile, we have this coffee. We have Luca's back. I don't know. I guess Luca, because Luca didn't die, so they're still alive. The Alien Stage Museum is open. No use humans. Okay, the Alien Stage Tragedy, the 7th year tribute. Okay, in memory of the Alien Stage Tragedy. Oh! So it's been 7 years. Okay, well, Luca will be 37 at this point. Is he still doing this 7 years later? Okay. The 7 years later would make sense why Till looks a little bit different. Okay, can we really blame her for that? Well, no. I wanted to see what happened with her, and they wouldn't show us. Where did the original sin begin? Well, way back when y'all were abducted by aliens, but okay. Yep. In the face of a trial with no clear answer. Can these lives ever overcome it? I mean, I like the idea of Till being alive. I like that idea. And it's like he's scratched off his name over his neck, which is great. I want to know what happened with Mitzi. We may never know. I do like the ambiguousness of saying that there's no clear answers. You may not ever find out what happened to them. So I kind of like that. That's great. Yep. And then him going there. And I like him busting through, knocking the people out and saving the kids. I love that. And he's like gotten rid of the till on his neck. And then he says, okay, he shows them a way to escape from where from where they're being abducted. He shows them how to escape. That's awesome. Cool. He's like, come over this way. Nice. And there's the poppies. So that must be like this is what you need to find. And that'll be your way in. Okay. Cool. Wow. And then they have on display at the museum, they have on display like the microphone and everything from what happened during that tragedy, and like the different guitars and everything, and the violin is on display too. Which is kind of like a way of when we go to museums and see like things from tragedies on display. But yeah. Okay, and then this person. There comes Till. Yeah. But then what was going to happen? What's going to happen? You go rescue them too? What? Tell me your secrets. Tell me your damn secrets, show. You can't leave us in suspense. Okay. I do love that. That's great. Okay. I want to go back through. Now we have the art posted after Karma. So I want to see that. Is that all we got? Oh, that's cute. Nice. Seeing it like with the whole... I like that Ivan's trying to make the heart and nobody else is making the heart for him. Poor him. Poor him. Okay, so let's get these Q&As together. Q&A 1 and Q&A 2. I'm not supposed to... When it says, please stop at the post that says continued. We recommend not reading any of the comments. Okay, we can do that. We can do that! All right. Q. Question. Why did Till cut his hair short after 7 years? To sever ties with the past. He went into anime dad mode. Question. If Ivan were reborn on the night before the meteor shower, would he still stay for Till? Yes. Okay. Among the 6 of them, who is the best cook? Sua is the best, HOOOO is the worst, and the others are about the same. Will Ivan tutor Till? If Till asks him to, Ivan will, but Till usually doesn't ask, so it's hard to say. In the real world, would Ivan and Till be childhood friends? They would come from 2 different families, but they'd always play together and grow up alongside each other. If Hyuna and Luca have a fight, who would make peace first? On stage or during training, Hyuna would make peace, but in the garden, Hyuna would win the argument. Who would propose first, Hyuna or Luca? Luca. What does Luca like most about Hyuna? Her height, because he can hug her easily. Oh. After Hyuna and Luca get married, who does the cooking? Luca. What will Hyuna and Luca wear for their wedding? Whatever Hyuna wears, Luca will go along with it. But Luca in a wedding dress would be pretty funny. What do Ivan and Till like to eat? If they both were in Korea, they'd both like ramen. But for health reasons, Ivan can't eat too much, so he usually doesn't eat out. What is everyone's reactions when they're watching horror movies? Mitzi reacts the most, Ivan will laugh out loud, and then everyone will find it even scarier. What kind of story do band Ivan and Till have? Unknown Sorrow Rock Band AU. I want to show it to you in a future comic. Ooh, come on, future comic AU. What kind of story do band Ivan and School Till have? The band times high school AU. I've never thought about it. Are Jock Ivan and Emo Till friends? Yes, Till is vaguely feels jealous of Ivan and he will restrain him. It's unclear what they meant about feeling jealous or restrained. I talked to Jin and they weren't sure either. Either way, I think that Till is being possessive. Ooh, possessive Till is interesting. What would Jock Ivan pursue? Would Jock Ivan pursue Emo Till? Well, they have some explosive moments between them. In Karma, where is Till's heart? Till's heart is empty, so Ivan is forcibly giving him his own. Oh, that's really sad. I don't like that. No. Okay, so we can't continue after that. Okay, let's go to the other questions. Alien Stage autograph session. Has Rebel Till grown taller? He hasn't grown taller because he always hunches his back. Okay. Is Till's next song written for Ivan? You'll find out in a few days. Oh, will we? When do Till and Ivan cry? Till cries often and cries when he eats something delicious and cries when he sees a good movie. Ivan cries when he feels loved. Quit being angsty, show. What do actors Ivan and Till like to eat? Ivan likes to eat very, very sweet things and Till likes iced Americanos. Ugh, Americanos are disgusting, so bad taste, Till. I do not like Americanos. What was Till thinking during the meteor shower? It was a spontaneous act for Till, but he did feel happiness at that moment. What animals are actors Ivan, Till, and Sua? Ivan is a dog, Till is a cat, and Sua is a rabbit. That's funny because I would have pictured Ivan as a cat and Till as a dog, so that's interesting. What fruits do Till like to eat? He likes strongly acidic fruits with sharp taste, like oranges. When everyone goes out for a gathering, who pays the bill? Usually Ivan rushes to pay, but if it's a small meal, then Till will pay. In the if AU route, when will Hyuna and Luca get married? Probably as soon as they reach the legal age for marriage. If the questions in the original post got deleted, I will delete them from my thread. Thank you again. In Karma, when Till holds Ivan's hands, does it signify a happy ending corresponding to the meteor shower? It represents a kind of childhood innocence. If Ivan and Till weren't in the distorted world of Alien Stage, their relationship wouldn't be so twisted, would it? No. And then I guess maybe that's it. Okay. I want to see, like, damn it, what else ends up happening? Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay. We have this, cheers. This AU. Okay, so we have this, actor AU. You forgot about the company dinner tonight, right? The host. Oh, what's today? Yeah. Tends to forget things. A bit of a yes girl. Oh, man. Hyuna looks amazing in everything. Girl. Oh, look at Luca and his little pigtail. I'll go if at least 3 people join. Checking the number of people first. Both of you should show a bit more enthusiasm in your actions. Should I join? I'll go if at least 3 people join, excluding Ivan. They tend to drag it out, but end up going in the end. So, Sua, Uni, do you think you'll remember what we talked about today? Oh, were you sleeping? Oh, I love that she has her short hair in this. Tends to go with the flow. You forgot, didn't you? Oh, 3 hours have passed. That's so cute. Okay, so Sua has a 2-shot tolerance. Girl's a lightweight. Tolerance of Ivan is 3 bottles. Till has an unmeasurable amount of tolerance. Half bottles. Yeah, Luca's done. Of course, Hyuna and Mitzi being able to handle their liquor, not surprising. Oh, I'm so glad we're all got close as actors. How's the new film reading? Oh, I got it. Sorry. I don't like talking about work when we're hanging out. Oh my God. Is that it? Surely not. Okay. I was like, why is Patreon trying to like get me halfway through the series and then make it end? No. I've always dreamed of a spontaneous drinking hangout with fellow actors. Same. Oh, don't do that for me. Okay. I wanted to get close with you on this project too. I've been so busy. I haven't really been meeting people in this project as well. Su'uni was definitely the hidden boss. Ha! Yuna, I'm so excited that we get to talk today. We definitely have to see each other more often like this. Do you want to? I don't want to. Are you drunk? Yuna, if we had kissed, we probably would have gotten closer, right? Oh my gosh, Luca. What is he even saying? What is he talking about? Oh, the project, our kiss scene. That's it. Oh, that one. Yeah, in the story. We're already close, right? Oh, I love it. What were we talking about again? Oh my God. Apparently there was a weird vibe during the company dinner. Now, are you sleeping? Really? You drank the whole bottle? No way. Should we go get some fresh air? Yeah. Aww. I love all of our couples. So cute. Love it. Love it. Yes, please. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. So we have 3 sub songs for this, which is the Heart Lyrics, which is a Sua song. Ooh. And then Witch. Hell yeah. And then Mirror. Okay. Let's get these pulled up here, shall we? Although Mitzi part 1, the Witch part 1 means that there are other parts that we have not. Oh, wait. No, it is Mitzi part 2. We are going to get in part 2. Okay. Fair. Okay. So now we get a Sua song and 2 Mitzi songs. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about that. All right. So let's dive into this. We are going to be looking at Heart, part 1 by this. Make sure everything's on. And I think actually this has the English in it. We're going to look at here in 3, 2, 1. All right. Ooh, like the twister. Ooh. Of course we have to talk about masks. Ooh. Her voice is beautiful. I like the interjection. Well, yeah, about that. Ooh. This has a very like city pop feel to it. I like it. I don't. The Iron to Red Drench just sounds like blood. Yeah, this feels very like 80s, 90s city pop. Oh, I like the Hurt to Heart. That's really good. Nice. Where it's like just you against yourself. I like the clicking of the clock because she's like knows what's about to happen. I hate that she's like considers her love to her filthy. No, damn it. Ugh. Is it weird to say that I feel like this would be in Revolutionary Girl Lieutenant? Is it weird to say I feel like it would be in that? Because I think it would be. Mm. Nice. That was a good song. The beat was really good, and for it to fit with Sua and her feelings towards Mitzi, really freaking good. Nice. Okay, I'm pretty excited about this witch song, though. I'm not gonna lie, both parts. So let's get into this. Here in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that shot of Mitzi too is also creepy. Mm. Mm. Ooh. I'm assuming Mitzi is talking about Sua in this. Mm. And her voice is amazing too. I mean, what else can you say? It's gorgeous. Mm. 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 Ah. I feel like this goes so good with Karma. It really does. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. I want to see a video of them dancing now. I really do. Because I could just picture this happening. I could just see them dancing and I want to see it now. For a song called Witch, it's a lot more romantic than I was expecting. Wow. On an unfamiliar stage. And of course, the moonlight. Mm. Oh, and the anemone, yeah. I like that the poppy kind of has like that little kind of look like an anemone. And going back to the comic with her and the foster alien family that took her in. Mm. Nice. Would be nice. Okay. I like the carnival kind of feel to that. That sounds really good. All right, we got one more. Ooh, Mitzi part 2. I heard the very first few lines of this and I was like, ooh, this sounds really good. So let's hear that here in 3, 2, 1 with the black blood. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Has a like carnival feel to it too. Mm. Everybody's always gonna have this venom in their mouths. Mm. Seeing like It's so interesting to see Mitzi as like this villainous like witch character and like how she's kind of built herself up to be that throughout this. I like that line. That line's pretty good. The sin you want to wear. Till could not have handled her. That boy could not have handled this woman. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Most certainly not. I love Mitzi so much. That boy could not have handled. Okay, painting love in black. Uh-huh. Has a very Katy Perry vibe to it. A fairy with a fatal flaw is a fun bit of alliteration. That's a good line. Ooh. I like that line. Nice. Everybody's dancing in these songs. I want to see them dance for real. Ooh, I like her voice there. It's like if Katy Perry and Toxic were put together. This kind of has the same vibe. Oh, that one just like, boom, is done. Damn. Okay. Ah. Those three were good. I like Mitzi in her witch era. Love that. Love that we got that with Karma. Nice. Nice. Okay. So that's it. And then next month, we're going to be looking at part 10, the final part of Alien Stage, which is crazy. I mean, I like Karma a lot. Karma was a lot of fun, but I'm someone that like, I'm so torn because I like the ambiguousness and I like the open-endedness of the series and it ending that way. But on the other hand, like not getting a definitive ending with Mitzi, maybe we'll get something like that next month. Maybe we'll get more with that next month. We'll see. We'll see. So, anyway, that was really good. I liked Karma a lot. I still think Wage is probably my favorite, but that's pretty up there. That's pretty up there. So, I would say final round, Weege and Karma, they definitely saved the best for last because they've been my favorites so far. But we'll just have to see. So this video has been very long. If you're still here, thank you for watching with me. Please like the video down below. Please let me know what you thought. I thought this was great. I really enjoyed it. And seeing Mitzi come into her own, I'm like, yes, please, girl. Love that for her. So even though it's heartbreaking, but it's Alien Stage. It comes with the territory, apparently. So anyway, I'm curious to know your thoughts down below. And thank you very much to Official Cloud Bakery and to Pancake for checking comments for me, as well as for organizing all of this. Would not be able to watch all of this if it weren't for them. So they deserve a massive shout out. Please let them know down below. And yeah, I'll be back with the final part of Alien Stage, if you can believe it, here very soon. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'm back very soon with the final installment of Alien Stage. And I'll see you there. Bye.